Hey, Hillside. One subject that the Bible has to say a lot about is our mouth, our tongue, our words, and the power of our tongue and what we say. And a lot of those are in the Proverbs, which I've been reading a lot of lately. And some of my favorites, just to name a few, like Proverbs 18:21 says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So it can bring out both destruction and life, right? The good and the bad. And Proverbs also talks about the tongue and words a lot, as it compares a wise person to a foolish person, saying the wise lay up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool brings ruin near. And a fool's lips walk into a fight. His mouth invites a beating, right? Fools' mouths and lips are always getting them into trouble in Proverbs. There's also a couple on saying if one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame. Or do you see a man who's hasty in his words? There's more hope for a fool than for him. So just this idea of being quick to speak or answering before you listen is just always a bad idea, it seems. And possibly my favorite is Proverbs 10:19 that says, "When words are many, transgression is not lacking, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent." And I like this verse because sometimes I'm more of the sit back, quiet type in different situations, and so I get to use that as a well. This is why, because I'm prudent. But it's funny because I was thinking about this today because I was watching this show that I'm watching, a typical like drama show, and there was this couple. They're in high school, and the boyfriend was going to meet the girlfriend's father, and he's very nervous. And this kid always is talking all the time, as it is, and kind of quick-witted type of character. But when he meets the dad of his girlfriend, he's very nervous, and he's just talking, and he just keeps babbling on, and he gets himself into like it's awkward, and he says something, realizes he's made himself look bad, made a bad impression, and he just keeps going. And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm thinking, like, I'm getting frustrated with him because I like this character, and you're rooting for this couple, and I'm going like, dude, just shut up, just stop talking and you'll be fine, right? Like, a fool's words are just like, the more he keeps going, the worse it's getting. And I'm like, this is, and so as I'm watching it, I'm thinking Proverbs, like, you're such a fool, just close your mouth. And so I just was cracking up at that, but how that had me thinking about Proverbs and the tongue. And so even in pop culture, they don't even realize what they're doing, but this truth is so evident. So I guess for you and for me and for everyone, just think about that as we go about our lives. Like, what are we saying? Are we being quick to speak, and or are we waiting and we're listening, as we're instructed to do? And yeah, just thinking about what you say before you speak and how powerful your words can be, not only to you in your own lives, but to the people who hear it and to their lives. And you have a choice to speak death into with your tongue, or to speak life into people and into those around you and into your own life. And if you're ever in doubt in what to say, what words are life, this scripture, this is a great place to start. These words are life. So when in doubt, just speak the words of God and the words of life. So I hope that you find that helpful today, and we'll see you next time.